right, so I wanted to, my phone slipped into the car, so the podcast, the last one, which is probably still up there, but my phone slipped and it cut off early, and what I was talking about was the Huber Heights Veterans Project and how we do not want to double the efforts of the new commission, that was formed, the Veterans Commission, which I did watch the first meeting, and it looks like you guys have a great group of veterans that is serving, that is going to be serving, and a lot of great ideas from that first meeting I heard. That is wonderful, fantastic, and I think with the backing of the city, things will go far. Super positive, super happy to see it happen. All the people that introduced themselves that took place on the board that I saw are really great people. You have folks from the city schools, ROTC, which those folks were instrumental in supporting the Huber Heights Veterans Project, the Miami Valley Young Marines, instrumental in supporting the Huber Heights Veterans Project. All good things. So our plan going forward is we're going to take everything that we have done and eventually give it over to this board and commission. There was some money that was donated. We did do some different, we were at festivals, sold some t-shirts and things like that, had some raffles. So that money went toward, that money went toward the overhead with website and P.O. Box, and also working toward the 501c3. All that money went there, but all the money donated to us, that was given to us by the ROTC group and the Miami Valley Young Marines, and personal donations. Councilman Otto donated some money to us. Mr. Ronnie Red up there at State Farm donated money to us. All that was put back in the bank, and none of that money was going to be touched or spent. So our goal is to take the donations that we had, give it to this commission in hopes that they allocate toward a veterans park that hopefully will come soon to the city of Huber Heights. We also, through selling t-shirts and wristbands and koozies and things like that, had some money, and we created a rendering. We worked with a company out of Dayton, a company that was recommended to me by the city of Huber Heights, a company that they work with a lot, a rendering of a city veterans park. So we're going to give all that stuff, we're going to give it over to them because hopefully that'll give them a head start in planning a park for the city of Huber Heights, something that I think many of us feel that is well overdue. So that's coming shortly. I'm actually going to, when I get done with this, make a phone call and make sure that that's in the process. I'm in Texas, so other people are going to have to handle that for me. For us, that is definitely a group effort. There was a lot of different citizens that came in and out, helped out. Mr. Jack Brainkamp, what a great person. He helped me in so many ways getting this, getting that stuff. And I'm not going to go through all the folks right now here on the Truman's Town Hall podcast, but there were just so many people that helped out and was really looking forward to it. And to be quite honest, I put a lot of my own personal money into the project. And it wasn't about any type of recognition, and I tried to explain that to everyone. Nobody was looking for recognition, and that's certainly not what we're looking for now. We just wanted to see the veterans honored with a park, that folks could go to, kids could go to, maybe on a field trip and learn a little something about the men and women who served their community, served the country, and that sort of thing. So going forward, that's going to be the plan with that. And hopefully the city of Huber Heights will accept all that, and that would be great. So that's it. I just wanted to come back and finish that part of this little drive time. I'm already at home. This little drive time podcast. I wanted to finish it off because it got cut off at the end. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and let me know if you want to hear about, if you want me to stay updated, continue this podcast, we can do it. Let me know your thoughts. I love to hear the thoughts, and it's good to get the messages and things, but it's also good if you chime in as well on a public forum like Brick City Town Hall or the Truman Town Hall page, and talk about this stuff. So there it is. If you want to hear that 2-hour podcast, let me know you want to hear it. If not, then I'll just move on and we'll talk about something else. All right. Talk at you later.